Hello all you bladers. So today we're going to be doing Tempest Dragon Full Potential. So in order to do Tempest Dragon Full Potential, we have to be able to keep Tempest and Dragon. Now what we don't need is this, and we don't need this. Now Tempest Dragon is utilized as competitively as a stamina type because it's very big, it's very circular, and it's nice and upward to where the chip is nice and inside, very deep, very sleek. So its uses are a stamina type, but it's advertised with its gimmick as an attack type. So we have to combine that to still utilize its gimmick, but make it full potential, as in help it use its other capabilities as well. So it's going to be very hard hitting, but it's still going to have some nice weight to it, and we're going to increase its stamina as much as we can. So we're going to use the 2B chassis because this is the heaviest double chassis besides 2D, and 2D we don't want to use because it's not very round and it scrapes a lot, and even if it was awakened, it scrapes a lot, and Tempest is very heavy, so it's going to scrape a lot if we use that. Plus, I don't have it anyway, but if we did, I wouldn't use it. Plus, this is nice and gold, and this is gold. The color just matches, honestly. It's just matching. And, of course, you've got Adventure plus VS gear. Now, I would use the V gear because I hear the V gear is a little bit sleeker and a little bit smoother than this. Now, it may be like 1 or 2 grams lighter, but it doesn't scrape as much. VS gear, it scrapes a lot near the end, but that's not a problem because this stick here will keep Tempest upward. So this combo is going to be very heavy, it's going to hit hard, but it's still going to be controllable, and it's going to have a lot of stamina, or at least a lot more stamina than 1A and Charge Metal would, because 1A is really just a very bad chassis. It doesn't have very good shape. Its weight is okay, it's just not very good, and its teeth are like meh. Charge Metal had a very weak spring, and because the ring around it is plastic and the inside's metal, it's very off balance, and it scrapes a lot, and it also moves around a lot. Adventure plus VS, because of all the weight, it'll keep the bay more grounded in the center. It'll be able to stay in the center more, it'll be able to be a little bit more balanced, and it'll have a lot more stamina with a little more weight. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's do some battles. Okay, we're going to be doing the battles in the DB Stadium because Adventure plus VS just works better in the DB Stadium, and it has some nice movement to it. So we're going to battle against Keeper Kerbeus, an old evolution of mine first. Okay, so it clearly has some movement to it. And that was a straight draw. A lot calmer now. Of course, it does scrape still. Rage Longinus. Almost knocked out there. Okay, stalling around the ridge. Okay, now it's a battle of endurance. Let's see. Draw. very hard hits in the beginning there. And that was Rage, I believe. Let's do Brave Valkyrie next. Yeah, that figures. Yeah. So Brave, even in a DB stadium where it slows down attack types, Brave is just so fast and smooth that it rode the outer ridge of the DB stadium to slam into Tempest so hard and kill its stamina. Even when it's like this heavy, it just kills its stamina. Yeah. It can even do that in the DB stadium, which is supposed to be like so deep that you skip over the ridge and come back down. But Brave is just riding it. That's how fast Evolution Dash is. And yep, Brave. Very clean wall bounce with a knockout there. Let's do Holo Lucifer 2 Wheel Extend plus 1S. Very fun, competitive, sparking combo next. Okay. Mirage Fafnir counter mode. Okay. Now, Mirage is very light as a bay, so I'm curious if Tempest can push it around a bit more in the next rounds. It's obviously being pushed to the side, but nothing has just enough LAD to keep it in there. And I believe that was Tempest. Very clean knockout there. Caught it right where it wanted to. Right near the pocket, and it just slammed into it with all its force. Oh, almost knocked it out there. Okay, the roles are reversed. Mirage is now around it. Yeah, so you can see Tempest is performing better than it usually would. It's obviously still off balance because this is an aggressive type driver and we're heavy, so I think that was Mirage actually. So I doubt this will work because nothing's not very good, especially when it's this deep in the dish, but let's hand spin it and see if it can pick up the spin. Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen, but let's do it again one more time. Okay. Third attempt. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's do a couple more with Rage. Tempest, both hitting each other very hard. Yeah. Okay, that's very smart there, and it drawed. Yeah, so Tempest kind of, like it slid along, dodging Rage, so as Destroy was tilting more, it would have stopped, but it picked up the spin just in time for it to be a draw. instead of Tempest winning. Rage fought very hard there. Very, very hard. Let's do some more with Brave now also. Brave is still very, well, it's got pretty good stamina on Evolution Dash. Evolution Dash as a driver has decent stamina, even like if it goes aggressive. Like, look at that. And with 2A on this thing, it's very like nice and smooth with the LED, so even if Evolution Dash tilts, it'll recover. Early enough to where Brave didn't have the momentum to launch a preemptive strike there. So now Brave is slowed down a bit, and you can hear that Tempest's awakening is also inward, or at least more inward. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think Tempest is winning against Brave anytime soon in DB Stadium, just because it can stall it out, and Tempest being so heavy just weighs it down. Even though a bay is heavier, on one-on-one, you might think, well, in a stamina match, the heavier bay usually wins, assuming it has good parts and good stamina, not just weight to it. But when they're spinning on their own, the heavier bay will be pushed down a lot more. And with a deeper dish, it's just, when it spins on its own, it really doesn't spin for that long of a time. Try Curse Satan with Metal Universe. Very hard hit, and it knocked out. I thought Satan was gonna stay in for a second, but I guess not. Seeing who can get the attack first. And with Satan against Tempest, it's very light, so I wouldn't be surprised if Tempest just bullies it completely. Unless Satan can avoid major contact like it is right now. Of course, it's still taking a beating. Yeah. See, right there, it kind of just like it scrapes at the end of it. Where Venture with V instead of VS would be a little more smooth, although I suppose VS has different traits. I don't have V here, so I can't really say. Rage again. Oh, okay. They both went in for the drop. They both got stalled here. They were about to go out, and then they used their like bridges to come back in and slam each other. Went back out, and yeah, Tempest against Rage is always a very fun matchup, no matter what combo, because it's just a heavy bay against a really, like, hard-hitting bay. An opposite spin means they'll hit more often, so it's just very fun to see these two go at it. Yeah, very great. Cool. So I think that's pretty much it for Tempest Dragon Full Potential in the DB Stadium. This one was a little shorter than I usually do, but yeah, so just put all the bays it battles. There's Rage, Curse Satan, Fafnir, Brave, and Hollow. So I guess we couldn't really do World Spriggan now, could we? Because, you know, 2B. Unfortunately, I don't have 2 World Spriggans, and yeah, so I mean, Tempest Dragon Full Potential. It's better performing than Tempest on 1A Charge Metal would be. It's much tighter with Adventure plus V. It's almost like a Dash Driver Spring. It's a touch heavier, I believe, because 2B is about 2 grams heavier than 1A, and Adventure plus VS is just a bit heavier than Charge Metal with the gear added to it. And it's also got some pretty nice stamina. And yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Subscribe if you enjoyed, have fun, and don't forget to keep on blading.